India's push for air power independence has hit a major roadblock after France reportedly refused to share critical source codes for the Dassault Rafale, a move that could reshape New Delhi's long-term defense strategy. Hello, my name is Ashutosh Srivastav, and I bring you the best from home and abroad. At the heart of the issue are the fighter's most sensitive system, including the Thales RBE-2 radar, mission computer, and Spectra electronic warfare suite. Without access to their underlying software, India cannot independently modify or upgrade the aircraft, limiting its ability to integrate indigenous systems like the Astra missile without French approval. This has raised serious concerns about operational sovereignty. Critics argue that without source code control, India risks fielding advanced jets that cannot fully control. And it cannot fully control what some have described as acquiring a fighter without its brain. The dispute also complicates India's proposed $36 billion plan to acquire over 100 additional Rafales at a time when Indian Air Force is operating below its required squadron strength. In contrast, Russia has positioned itself brilliantly as a more flexible partner, offering full source code access and joint production opportunities for platforms like the Su-57E. This builds on decades of cooperation, including the Su-30 MKI program, where India gains significant customization freedom and local manufacturing capabilities. Supporters of closer ties with Russia argue that such openness aligns better with Atmanirbhar Bharat vision of defense self-reliance. However, it's important to note that defense partnerships also involve trade-offs, including geopolitical considerations and long-term reliability. At the same time, some may warn, largely speculatively, that dependence on foreign suppliers like France could extend beyond defense into strategic sectors such as nuclear energy. In extreme scenarios, they suggest supply disruptions, if ever triggered by political disputes, could impact energy security. However, there is no current evidence that France plans to halt nuclear fuel supplies to India. But if and what if that happens and India has already abandoned coal, what would India be left with? Ultimately, this controversy highlights a deeper strategic question: whether India prioritizes cutting-edge Western technology with tighter controls or greater autonomy through partners willing to share critical systems. As global alignment shifts, India's decision will not just determine its next fighter jet, but the future balance between sovereignty, security, and strategic trust. But can India risk alliance with France at the expense of Russia? What if climate change commitments force India to abandon coal for nuclear energy, only to be stunned by the arbitrary whim of a neo-imperialist and selfish France of the future? Can that be a dark day that India may have to face? Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.